Epps and friends. Let's go.
DJ Epps.
Yeah! What up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Epps holding it down live and direct on the #1 DJ show on social media. You know it's all about the DJ Epps and Friends show right here on Instagram. Now, big shout to everybody on my Twitch, Facebook Live, YouTube Live is on fire right now. Shout to Twitter. I appreciate that. Tonight's gonna be a very special night. We're gonna talk alcohol. Yeah. We're gonna have some fun up in here, man. Tonight, you know what I mean? Big shout to Bel Air Rosé. Yeah. Listen. Everybody knows the brand. Everybody knows the champagne. Everybody knows. Yeah. It's that, yo, listen. I'm telling you. Tonight's gonna be very special because we're gonna drop some gems, alright? We're gonna drop some serious gems. Oh, my iRig. Yeah, let me put my iRig on. My bad. Got you. Doing tons of things. Cause it's different. I had to set up some things. Let me know how I sound. Now. Alright? Do I sound better? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Tonight's gonna be a special night. Carolina, thank you for buying a badge. Carolina World in here, and I appreciate that. Yeah, it's gonna be a special night. Bel Air Rosé. Brett Berish is coming to the show tonight. Yes. Hey, man. We're gonna do something different. City the Great, I see you, homie. We're gonna do something very different tonight. Oh, let me give you the face. Brett Berish will be in the building tonight. Yes. Representing official Bel Air Rosé and a couple of other brands. So we're going to talk all about that in a second. But right about now, let me just make sure, I big shout to Mr. Flynn in the building. M. Flynn in the building. Mother Nature was popping. Forward movement was good. You already know. Yes. Don't forget this Thursday, my man Grimas is going to be in Pembroke Pines. That's right, Thursday in Pines, ladies night, fire, gathering. You know what I mean? People play spades, they play Uno, they play pool. You know what I mean? I get to rock the turntables and play all types of joints. It's crazy, man. In Pembroke Pines, Florida, it's all about Thursdays in Pines at Grand Cafe. If you know where Grand Cafe is, or you can see the address right there, man, pop up this Thursday and meet up with me and special guest Grimas will be in the building. Live and direct for you and yours, all right, man? Also, don't forget, this Saturday, I'm going to be at 30 Lounge. Yeah, 30 Lounge is in Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale. They're having a 90s hip-hop R&B party, and I'm going to be shutting it down, so Saturday, Karma, you already know. Yeah, that area, pull up. And if you love them 90s golden era music that I'll be playing on Rock the Bells, on LL Cool J Rock the Bells on Saturday nights, you may want to come check that party out this Saturday in Hollywood, Florida, all right? Indie Thursdays, we got my man Ivan the Greatness will be pulling up this Thursday for Indie Thursday, so make sure you pop up and come, be part of the independent party that's happening on Thursday on my page. You understand me? All right? Now, one thing I do gotta stress, oh man, please, everybody, when we get off the show tonight, I want you to go tune into MTV. Yes, we are going to show the Rock the Bell Festival is going down on MTV. So if you didn't get to come to the festival in Queens, New York last month, man, we are going to air it 11 o'clock MTV. Rock the Bells Festival featuring LL Cool J, my man Z-Trip, Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, Rockhead, Method Man, Redman, Moni Love, Run DMC, Swizz Beats, Boot Camp Click, and a whole lot more, man. So that's going to be crazy. Tonight, MTV at 11, right after this show. Yeah, we're about to turn up, all right? And speaking about Rock the Bells, yeah, the cruise, November 13th to the 17th, Miami to Bahamas, Rock the Bell Cruise. We are about to have some fun. Yours truly, DJ Epps, is going to be on there performing live. Shout to Rick Ross, he's going to be there. Lil Jon, Big Boy, MC Light, Slick Rick, Too Short, Big Daddy Kane, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Kid Capri, my guy's going to be with me. Mr. C, Ghostface Killer, and a whole lot more, man. So, yeah, Rock the Bell Cruise, all right? And also, man, we made the announcement, rockthebellresort.com. Yeah, we going to Cancun, Mexico for my birthday, April 23rd to the 26th. Cancun, Mexico, Rock the Bell Resort. Pop up and let's have some fun. You understand me? Shout out to Corporal AK. He in the building. I see you, man. Shout out to everybody that was with me on New Music Monday last night. It was a problem. Oh man. Yeah. Definitely. Big shout to everybody that was in the building with me. And for New Music Mondays, we shut that thing down. Word up, man. All right, man. Let's go ahead and start getting some more. Everybody, share the live. We're about to bring Brett up in here. Share the live. Y'all know music was popping, homie. I see you. Yeah, man. Let's get this started, man. We lit. Right, Corp, we lit. Definitely. Let me see if I can find him, if he's around right quick. They're going to be on the Bel Air page. Gentlemen, tonight, Bel Air Rose, you know what it is, man. Brett Berish going to be in the building. All right? Yours truly, DJ Epps, Rock the Bell, Sirius XM. And there he goes.
We're
Brett,
live.
oh my God, how you doing today? What's going on?
Live with DJ Epps.
Right.
What's up, my man?
Everything's good, man. First things first, man. Thank you for being on my show.
I love it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And you know, I'm one of a kind. There's not too many DJs that take a time out and create a mix show for social media or Instagram like this, and have celebrities such as yourself to come by. So thank you for taking time out. And I know it took some time because you overseas.
I've been traveling a ton, and I'm just back, and I get to go away next week again. But
Right.
The good thing is I get to drink alcohol everywhere I go, so I'm in good shape. How's that?
Listen, man, I stopped drinking, and you keep on going. How do you do it?
Well, I have a saying for you. We'll get you back one day, I promise. We'll get you back.
Well, it's going to be hard, but I think no matter what, I would love to have a drink or two and just have conversations with you one day. So, yes, definitely.
Well, I tell everybody, I love what I'm doing. I love talking about alcohol, selling alcohol, marketing it, coming up with ideas, but my favorite is drinking. I can drink with friends, drink with family, and then I love drinking alone.
Totally understand. Everybody, if you just chimed in, this is Brett Berish from Official Bel Air Rose. So everybody on my Twitch over there, everybody on my YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter, please share the live, especially over here. Share the live, and let's get it popping. All right, Brett, let's get to it. We are going to talk alcohol.
Yep.
All right, my man. First things first, man. Besides your brand, do you drink anything else but your brand? I'm not trying to promote nobody. You don't even got to say. Just say yes or no.
The short answer is no. The only time, I'll say it differently, the only time I'm drinking another product is when I start drinking a category that we're not in. And it's my way of learning. It's my way of trying things. It's my way of seeing what's out there. So my new brand, I use this one. This is Deacon. Is my new brand.
I see that.
So I was completely into whiskeys and trying all sorts of whiskeys. So I get that's how I study. That's how I learn. So it's by tasting, seeing what else is out there, seeing if I can tell the difference. But that's where it always starts with me. If I'm not drinking some of my own products, I'm drinking a new category.
Right. Big shout to Deacon Whiskey in the building. I see y'all. Yeah, man, that's what's up. Is this like cognac? Is it
It's a scotch. It's a scotch from Scotland, and what makes it so unique is if you tasted it, you're going to taste smoke, you're going to taste some sweetness, you're going to taste peat, which is like a smoke. It's a bonfire. It's like you're sitting around a bonfire roasting marshmallows. You know, that's what you're getting from the profile.
Right. That's what's up. So talk to me. Tell me how, how did Brett get started in the industry?
I wish it was easy.
I know it's not.
So I like telling people I like being transparent. So I I was the guy who had lots of ideas, and my biggest issue was I never picked one. So I was lost for years. So some people know exactly what they want to do and they go do it. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I had lots of ideas, and I made the giant mistake of constantly asking people what they think. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And it wasn't until my early 30s where I said, all right, I've always talked about doing something in liquor space. I want to do something in this space. And I just focused. And one day I just said, screw it, enough already. And I got to go focus. And it's been 22 years since.
Wow. Man, like for anybody that want to get into that business, what would you like advise them to be careful with, or you know, a lot of people don't understand that they need to be consistent if they really need to push.
I think I wouldn't even say this is about my industry. I would say this in any industry. I think my biggest failures, and there's lots of them, is you got to love what you're doing, and it's not about the money. Because if it's about the money, you're chasing something that you can't control. But if it's about happiness, you can control that.
Right.
And you'll get there. You'll be successful. But I think it's having patience. I think it's pivoting constantly. I think it's trusting your gut, because if anybody's going to fuck it up, it should be you.
Right.
I think it's finding people who believe. Don't pretend to be something you're not. If you start comparing yourselves to competitors out there, you're not them. You can't be them. You can't be the biggest liquor company in the world. You can't beat them. You got to find out your own way to do it. So and again, if you take what I just said, that fits any industry.
Right. Everybody, if you just chimed in, Berish, official Bel Air Rose in the building. I want to give a big shout to Lex Promotion. He handles your stuff out here in Miami.
Lovely.
So with that being said,
look at that. We got the whole family. You got Bel Air Lux, you got Bion, you got Bamboo Original, you got Lux Rosé, and you got Gold. And a shield to go with. You got it all. Shout out to Lex. Shout out to and a bucket. And a bucket.
You know what I do need? You know what I do need, though?
Tell me.
I need that fridge.
All right. As my friend Ricky Rose would say, too easy.
Yeah, appreciate that. And speaking about my brother Ross Rose, aka Ricky Ross, Rick Ross, how did that relationship just come about? And I'm pretty sure you are impressed with how he pushed your brand.
Ross is the best. Ross is one of the. He's the Willy Wonka everlasting gobstopper. He just it never stops. The energy never goes away. It's always there. He's in your corner. He motivates you. When good things happen, he works harder. It all started, I was introduced to Ross because Ross found my brand, Bel Air Rosé. Ross was at a club in Miami, and DJ Clue was the DJ that night, and he's like, what the hell's this rosé that I'm seeing? I love this shit. And Clue introduced me to him, and we talked for a couple of years before he jumped on board and became my closest friend. Let's put it that way.
Wow. It's all about the timing and meeting the right people.
You know, but it's more than that. It's, you know, I talk to him every day, every single day. He motivates the crap out of me. He picks me up. I share ideas with him. And it's not about business. It's not about liquor, as an example. I just sent him a picture of a tree house. I want a tree house on something we're working on. I want a tree house.
Right.
But everybody needs a Ross in your corner. You know, everyone needs somebody who's going to be there for you in the good times and the bad times. And Ross is my guy, man.
Right.
Ross is there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, you know, we are so used to the regular Bel Air bottle.
Yep.
But this one right here.
Ooh, Lux.
You know,
yeah.
Lux. I remember this brand was I don't know if it was dedicated or you know, it was for Khaled. Am I right?
Correct. We always try to do something fun when we come out with a new release. And Khaled was on. He introduced. If you remember, he introduced the Bel Air Lux. He had lions on the property.
Right.
The video with lions. Right. Yeah, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
Whose idea was that?
Oh, it was Khaled's.
Really?
It was Khaled's. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of what I think we do well is, you know, let people run with it, have fun.
Right.
I call it bottom-up brand building. You know, you're gonna make it who you want it to be, and you're gonna cater to what you want. I mean, I look at Gucci Mane as a great example. He introduced Bel Air Blue for us. He just made it pop.
That's the one I don't got.
Oh,
Bel Air Blue.
You gotta have blue.
Yeah. I think Matt's gonna hook me up with that one.
You gotta have blue. You gotta have Bel Air Blue.
So talk to me about Bel Air Blue. What's the difference with this one?
It's a supermodel.
Blue. That's a good way to put it.
It's Bel Air Blue. You know what's so cool about this little brand is, if you notice, it says, if you can see, it says edition limited right here, limited edition.
Right.
It was supposed to be this limited edition product. We didn't know if it would work or not, and that's the beauty of business. You got to try shit. You got to try. This little thing turned into this phenomenon where everybody wanted it. Was being sold from one retail shop to another for 10 times the price. But the taste is amazing. The color is this crisp, beautiful blue, tropical, like you're in the Caribbean or in Saint-Tropez. It looks gorgeous. It tastes great, but it's different. And that's what we try to do, is always try new and different things. I don't know if you saw it, DJ. If you saw, we announced Bel Air Zeus. You know about this one?
I heard of it. I haven't even seen the bottle.
Bel Air Zeus is the single biggest bottle in the world. It's 45 liters. It makes 1,000 glasses of champagne.
Oh, man.
You can't pick it up. It's so heavy. It's made of steel. The bottle.
You got what, like 6 person on one side, 6 people on the other, and
you need that. The Rock and Schwarzenegger and Stallone couldn't pick it up. You can't. But that's we like doing fun things. There you go. Bel Air Luxe Rosé. This is our demi-sec. This is a little bit sweeter than Bel Air Rosé.
Right.
It's pinker, a little bit pinker. Rosé is a little bit darker. This is more pink. This is between our 2 rosés. We're the biggest rosé producer in the U.S. We're the #1 brand in the U.S. Isn't that amazing?
Right.
This little brand, for everyone out there, all my brands have one thing in common. No one believed in them. No one.
You know what? And that's how it starts off, and it motivates you, I'm pretty sure.
100%. But in the beginning, when things are different and you're going against big players like Moet and Vouv and other brands, no one thinks it can work. And the key is you got to find people who believe. And this little brand has turned into the biggest bubbles it's in 70, 80 countries now. Amazing. Just amazing.
That's amazing. And we also got
Bel Air Gold. Yeah. Bel Air Golds are brut, are classic, are crisp, are white. It comes from Burgundy, Chardonnay grapes. Just if you want something crisp and light and fresh, pure brut in the traditional sense, it's Bel Air Gold. So this is as classical as you can get, but as gorgeous as they come.
Man, that's awesome. Are you looking for any other type of Bel Air? That's it?
We got 5 cuvées. Well, you're missing the one, which is rosé's out. Rosé back there. No,
the regular one. We've been drinking that all day.
That's the classic. So
yeah.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, this is a lot for us right now. It's brand building and making sure all the cuvées are in the markets. But it's just we're it's still a young brand, even though it's big and a lot of people know it. It's about building something that's going to be here for 100 years, and that bottle will never change. But will be part of culture, will be part of couture, will constantly evolve and change as a brand. But what you're looking at, what you're tasting is always going to be the same.
Awesome. Now, let's move on. And big shout to my guy, Lil Wayne.
Oh God, here we go. Bamboo!
Bamboo! Bamboo! This right here tastes so good. I remember tasting it. I was like, damn. This right here?
This is, again, when we launched this, they said, don't do it. We didn't listen. We did it. Now it's the #1 premium rum in the world.
Wow,
isn't that amazing?
That's amazing. Dream come true.
If you like Mai Tais, if you like pina coladas, if you like dark and stormy, if you like rum and Coke, and even better, if you want to just drink something neat, no ice, with a little cube, it's this. It's so smooth.
Right.
It's taste. And shout out to Wayne. He's got good taste.
How did you and Wayne link up for him to be part of this?
It's a combination of a bunch of things. One, I like, this is going to sound strange saying these words. At the time I was talking to Wayne, everyone said, don't talk to Wayne. Don't do it. Wayne hasn't put out music in years. He's got that issue with Cash Money. And everyone said he's not coming back. And I want to work with people who got a big freaking chip on their shoulder. And to me, Wayne had it. Wayne wanted to do something. He doesn't do shit, meaning he doesn't get behind brands. He loves this brand. Right. He wanted to be part of this brand. And God bless him and Ross and Wiz and Khaled and all these guys. They're behind these brands.
That's awesome, man. Big shout to Wayne and big shout to Bamboo. I'm Haitian. So, we have something called Babaku. I'm not trying to compare it, but then again, it just kind of reminds me of, Babaku. Babaku's a little
compliment. That's a compliment.
Yeah. Babaku is good. Hopefully, I could get a case and send it to you so you know what I'm talking about. Bamboo is good. And then, of course, now this right here, man. This right here, Brett, I'm going to be honest with you. I remember first tasting this, and I thought I was the drinker that I thought I was, and I kind of like went a little fast. I gulped it type, and I was like, this is a little stronger than usual.
You think so? I think this is, to me, this is it's 80.
Delicious. Don't get me wrong.
I think you drank it too fast.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I thought I was a boss, and I just got. Oh man, no! You gotta sip it. You gotta.
It's.
You gotta smell it. You gotta.
It's got so much going on. It's spicy. It's got notes. It almost tastes like. To me, it's like. You ever had chai?
Like chai
tea.
Yeah.
That's what it's got to be. That's what I think. I think it tastes like, honest to God, this is a good one. Next time you try it, I think it tastes like Christmas.
Okay.
I think it tastes like Christmas. It's got that warm, smooth, spicy finish Vion. It's just kick-ass. This is anything you want to do with cognac, you can do with this, but it's smoother. Just so much smoother. It's got everything to it. Right. And Villon is a cool-ass brand. It's named after a 14th century poet, Francois Villon, who was he fought people. He was ultimately killed by a monk. Some people say the word villain comes from his name, Villon. But just he stands up. He stands for everything. Everything. Right. When you're going against the world, this is Villon.
Right, Villon. Who came up with that name?
Truth be told, my mom.
Oh, wow.
My mom, she did a whole bunch of research for me and found this guy, Francois Villon, and I just love the story. Shout out to Mom.
Wow. And I know she's probably like, yeah, I did that.
Oh, and he's been in my the only person who's been in my corner longer than Ross is my mom, man. She's been there forever.
That's awesome. That is totally awesome. So talk to me about the program. I know there's a billionaire program going on.
Yep, we got amazing. I wanted to do something with true DJs, on-air DJs, tastemakers in local markets, and we put together, you included, this amazing group that we call billionaires, that are there are brand ambassadors, our supporters, people we support. I wanted to build a different type of network out there where they're part of everything we do with this brand. So it's cool, it's grassroots, it's organic, it's friends and family doing something completely different and kind of old school. That's what I believe, and kind of old school. It's the equivalent to me of back when music was, you'd pop your trunk and sell your CDs in the street on the corner. I want that.
Okay.
I believe in that. I believe in that. And that's what I want to live for in terms of who the billionaire is. He's that local brand ambassador who does and says what he's going to do.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, like you said, the one drink I don't have is the
Deacon.
The Deacon, and what's up with the Violet Fog?
And then McQueen. That's the other one you're missing. You got McQueen and the Violet Fog, which is this is our new one, DJ Epps. This is ultraviolet. Can you see the color?
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
Tastes amazing. This one's called ultraviolet. McQueen and the Violet Fog ultraviolet, and then it's McQueen and the Violet Fog, the regular gin, the clear one. They're from Brazil, from a little town called Jundiaí outside of Sao Paulo. 21 different botanicals, 15 core, 6 essential. Taste is amazing. Shout out to Wiz, our biggest gin connoisseur in the world, Wiz.
We're talking about Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz Khalifa. Oh, yeah. And that's McQueen. And then the last one was the first one we talked about. It was the Deacon, which is a whiskey.
Right.
The Deacon literally means if you're the best at what you do, if you're the best DJ, if you're the best mixologist, if you're the best barber, you're the Deacon. It's a name given in Scottish terms. And this is our newest little brand called the Deacon. Premium whiskey.
That is dope. That is totally awesome. So what made you think, where were you at when you decided to just bring these brands together with hip hop?
It's everything I do is leaning in on what I'm it's organic, meaning I listen to hip hop. I'm a huge fan. I say this all the time. I'm probably a bigger fan of the artist than the music because I like their story. I like the grind. I like how they get there. I can appreciate it. I love the storytelling. I love the back end because no one's coming from anything. They're all coming from as Ross puts it, mud to marble perspective. And to me, it was a natural thing where every time people started supporting us, I wanted to support them back. And that's what we've been doing for 20 years now. And now, as an example, Epps, we're doing this all over the world, in Africa. We're talking to so many different artists and trying to support those artists, support what they're doing, support Afrobeats. Now we're bringing this to Europe, doing the same thing where hip hop in Greece is enormous. 70% of all music in Greece, local music, is hip hop,
right?
Greek hip hop. So it's about lending our credibility and our brands to those local artists to try to bring them up to a bigger scale, introduce them to bigger artists. So it's always about doing things that feel natural. If I was listening to country music, that would be something I would do, but that's not me.
Right.
Not me. So we've always been leaning in on the culture and music and specifically hip hop. And I appreciate it.
That's awesome, man. And thank you, man. And once again, for just not even just being on my show, but, your brand, we have mutual friends, you know what I mean? And they make sure they take care of me when it comes to Bel Air. Shout to all the DJs, Bel Air DJs, you know what I mean? Every last one of them, because I think that's what helped made the brand when you guys first linked up, and you know, Ross. That's what helped took everything to the next level. Because when I was DJing clubs in Miami, it was great to see that Lex was setting up Bel Air everywhere. You know what I mean?
100%, 100%. And whether it's Clue or Lex, or there's so many people out there that have been supporters. But that's the cool thing. Lex and all these guys, it's the same relationships today. They didn't get it. They just got stronger. They just got stronger. And that's the beauty of this.
Right.
So I'm a big fan of it's not a transaction, it's a relationship.
Right.
And relationships are supposed to get bigger. Transactions end. And I don't want that. I don't want it to end.
Right. Everybody, if you just chimed in, official Bel Air CEO is in the building, Brett Berish. Please share the live. If you want to buy a badge, go ahead. But I really want you to share the live because I need people in here to understand who's in the building. Brett Berish. Brett, you know, there's not too many Bretts out there. When I hear Brett, I only could think of you and Bret the Hitman Hart from WWF.
There you go.
You know, I'm just honored to have you on the show because I seen you on Drink Chaps and I was like, man, you know, I would love to have a conversation with this guy. And you already said some things that once we get off the phone, I'm going to go ahead and send you some things and, you know, you take a look at it and you let me know how you feel about it. And I would like to get, you know, advice and whatnot.
Of course. And that's what I'm trying to do now and more is get people talking and share ideas and see what can we do? What can we do bigger? What can we do better? How can we motivate each other? How can we, it's how I got here. And I want to be able to give back in a different way.
If you just joined in and you asking CEO of what, do you not see all the alcohol behind this man? Look at, is this your bar? Is this your personal bar in your house, Brett?
No, this is my office. This is the office.
You know what? This is my office too, believe it or not.
That's
Monday to Friday.
The same thing. But I gotta keep my family close. So we got Beyond, we got Deacon, we got Bel Air, we got McQueen, we got them all. We got Bamboo. So they got to stay close. I even got Ace over there. I got Doucet. I got them all.
Right. Talk to me about self-made interviews, man. I mean, like, you know, you've been talking to a lot of people. What was your best situation when, well, before you talk about that, how did you create this?
It's amazing because it was started before podcasts. Mm-hmm. It was something that, again, organic. We started seeing what do the brands mean to people and what do they mean to me? And when you see people holding bottles, mm-hmm. they're celebrating something. Mm-hmm. They've done something. They've achieved something. They've created something. Mm-hmm. And to me, it's that self-made ideal. And my goal was, Epps, to talk to people who've done it, who've made it successful. But when you look at them, you always think you don't really know the true story. You think it was easy, but it's not. Mm-hmm. And what motivates me is I like hearing about the shit people went through, all the bad stuff, all the grind. I don't want to hear about the success because if I'm talking to you, you are successful. Mm-hmm. But that's how it started. Our first interview was Post Malone as an example. And it's just been everybody from all the names we mentioned to people, Young Gravy to G Herbo to Lil Keed, Moneybag, Chevy, Young Maul, Guap Dad, just everybody in music and sports. It's now gone to Africa. It's gone to Europe. But just hearing about the crap that people went through to get there, because I think for everyone who's up and coming, you need to see that it wasn't easy, and people you had to do what as Nipsey says, you had to pop your trunk on the corner and get shit done. Mm-hmm. And that's the way you do it. Some people it's easy and luck. Most people it's not that way.
Right. Oh man, because you done had a lot of people on there. Like I have to go back and go, you know, see a couple of them. You know, whether it's Lil Keed or Eve. You had some legendary people on that show.
Oh, some great names.
Yeah.
But it's neat though too because you know when I look at some of the ones who were up and coming, Post, he had one song. Gierbo, A Boogie, Ski Mask. You know, just the guy. It's neat to see people when they're, you know, new and fresh,
Right.
and you get to talk to them and now see where they've gone,
Right.
now see what they're doing,
Right.
and you learn something. You know, every one of these guys has a story to tell, and you learn something, whether it's Bow Wow, whether it's Ray J, whether it's Dave East, whether it's Russ, whether it's Fab, Fat Joe. You know, God, the stories he tells on how much he screwed up and made mistakes and what he learned from it. That's the stuff that I think is motivating. If you're a fan of them, you're motivated by it.
Right. 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 And tell me the power of social media of brands in our world today, because like I said, I'm the only DJ that created a mixed show on Instagram, and take time out to be consistent, to pass on knowledge to people, that's my fan base and so on. Tell the people the power of the social media for like brands like yours.
I think, well, one, I think it's enormous, and it allows you to learn about your brand and who your audience is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use Bumbu.
Mm-hmm.
Bumbu has more followers on Instagram than Captain Morgan and Bacardi.
Oh,
Those are billion-dollar brands.
that's been here forever.
Correct. And what that tells me is, objectively, we're having an effect. Consumers like what they see. The brand is resonating. It's working. And I think there's something about not buy. My dad used to tell me all the time, Brett, you can't buy cool. You can't buy it. You either are or you're not. And to me, you can't buy your audience. You know, your audience really likes you. They follow you. And that's why I think authenticity is so important. Because if you've got 100,000 followers or you've got 10 million, your 100,000 could be just as strong as the 10.
Right.
It's about being authentic.
Right.
So I think social media is an amazing tool to learn about your brands, to see what's working and what doesn't work. How do they react to something? They're your audience. That's who you want to cater to.
Right.
And I think every day I'm learning from it. Every day.
That is awesome, man. Shout out to everybody on my Twitch and Twitter. Y'all on fire. I see you guys. Big shout out to also my Facebook and YouTube Live. Brett Berish in the building. Official Bel Air. Brett, I'm not going to keep you waiting, but besides Ross, besides Wayne, besides Wiz, who else do you like listening to?
That's a good one. You know what? I'm really into African artists right now. Honestly,
You're into not just African artists, but just the Afrobeat sound, the culture,
100%. And it comes back to, I'm a fan of the artists. Mm-hmm. And I think there's I tell every artist in the US I meet, go to Africa. Go to Africa. Because if you go in the US, you're a musician. In Africa, you're a celebrity. Mm-hmm. And if you go show some love and do some collaborations in some of the markets, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Angola, Cameroon, Kenya, with these artists, you're going to make friends for life, and you're going to build your equity, and you're going to do something that not many people have done. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's lending value. So whether it's in Nigeria with Ice Prince or Techno or Harry Song, or if it's in South Africa, Young Chief, or Pretty Ugly, there's so many people to work with. So I'm pushing that big right now. We had an artist named Chaco Epps, mm-hmm. who did a song called Self-Made. Mm-hmm. He put a Bel Air hook in it. We said, God, this is amazing. We supported the crap out of him. He's gone from 400,000 to 1 million followers just from our network, just from us getting behind him and supporting him. Mm-hmm. That's what I love the most right now. So wow. I'm into trying to move markets. That's what I want to do.
Well, since you love African music, you like Afrobeat, you like that culture. I'm just gonna give you a little snippet of our brand new artist. His name is Young Wallin. He's not African.
Okay.
But great artist though. Very young. And he has a song called Good Energy that's been blazing everywhere. I'm pretty sure you probably heard it somewhere. So I just want to give you a little taste of song.
Who's being from Haiti? Who are some of your Haitian loves in music?
What artists?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of them, man. You know, we have the world famous T Vice. We got Sanklan. We got my man Tony Mix. We got Class. We got Harmony. Carry Me a lot.
You know the young artist Thompson?
That one more time.
Thompson?
Thompson. Thompson is a great upcoming artist. I recently met Mata, I think I want to say a year back, and he's awesome. And we both met through a mutual friend that just recently passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. But you know, we continue to stay in touch in the name of him. You know, I support him whenever I can. And yes, he is a great artist.
But
yeah.
see, again, he's a guy, if you talk to him, it's all about Haiti. Everything he does is about Haiti. His whole life is about Haiti.
Right.
And there's nothing cooler than talking to people. A guy I talked to today, my first artist I interviewed from Mozambique, De Hermes. And same thing. It's the reason he's back in Mozambique is he's got a goal. He wants to build the music scene. He wants to show support for the market. So I get into people like that. I got to believe in somebody. You know, the music's great, but I got to believe in somebody.
Right.
And that makes the music even better.
Yeah, man, he's a great artist and he has great music. And big shout to my guy Zoe, rest in peace. He put us in touch. And yeah, man, I'm pretty sure between us three, we'll stay in touch and probably do something big soon.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
That's what it is. All right, man, Brett, I know you got things to do. I know you got some more alcohol to drink. I'm not going to keep you no longer, but I just want to say thank you for coming on the show today. My next step is to meet you in person.
Done.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm going to tell Lex about the refrigerator.
Done. Too easy.
And Brett, I'm just going to let you know, you know, you probably did your homework or you probably hear about me or you probably going to hear more about me. You're going to know that I'm a very genuine guy. I like to help anybody and everybody, especially musicians. You could ask Ross about Epps. He'll let you know. Me and him from, you know, day one, you know, I supported that, man. I'll never forget he came in my radio station in rags that, yeah, man. And for him to be like, Epps, this hustler is going to make me the biggest thing. And I watched him say it, and I watched him flourish.
Yep.
And I, you know, and every time I see him, he puts his arm around me and he, you know, thank you. You know, he see me be my own DJ. I headline my own shows. And he's watching me, and I love Ross for that.
Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for him. I love it.
Yeah, man. So Ross, Lex Promotion, and Matt. Shout to Matt.
Matt's on it.
Yeah,
Matt's on it.
Yes, he is. Yes,
he's on it.
I have to give that guy some props, man. Like, he circled back and he made sure that he made this happen. And I appreciate that, man.
We always follow through. We always follow through.
Is there anything you want to promote before you get up out of
here? Just one thing. I'm live on DJ Epps. That's it.
There you go. Brett Berish, official Bel Air. Go to your local stores and pick it up right now. Billion. All types of Bel Air, Bamboo, the Deacon. You need that in your life right about now, all right? Brett, thank you again, my brother. Love.
Right about now. Thank you, DJ Epps. Take care, everybody. Love you all.
You already know. Awesome. Celebrity Tuesdays. We did it again, live and direct. And tonight, Brett Berish passing through, representing that Bel Air. Get that ASAP. All right, man? This is the #1 DJ show, and you know, I just want to thank for all the supporters that always keeping me alive. I want to thank all the supporters that you know, just watch my show, hit me up, all that good stuff. All right, man. I appreciate that. Everybody also, don't forget me to catch me on Sirius XM, channel 43, on LL Cool J's Rock the Bells Radio. You know what I do for LL? I puts it down on Saturday night for the whole entire world. Yeah, if you love that golden era, I even play some new music. I play Caribbean on my show. That's what I love about LL. He lets me do what I do to make sure Rock the Bells is #1 radio station. So Saturday night, Sirius XM, 9 p.m. Eastern is the show on Saturday Night Ride. And if you missed that ride, the ride will repeat again at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, everybody, man, please, I want you to have a good night. I'm going to be on the turntables tomorrow. Let's have some fun. Now, I'm going to play some tunes for you. I'm going to get on the turntables tomorrow, and I'm going to shut it down. We're going to play some new music and all that good stuff. All right, man? And Celebrity Tuesday is going to continue on, and you know what it is. We puts it on. Jersey's Finest was popping. Still Yaz was good. CP Promotion, Chachi was popping. Jersey's Finest Tiger, I see you. Anonymous Touch, what's up, beautiful? Who else? Who's that guy? Dan Paps Official. What up, baby? Impatient Pink, I see you. JG was popping, and she is Zully. I see you. Everybody, Celebrity Tuesdays. I got some things to do early in the morning, so I'm gonna go to bed right now. You know. Oh, by the way, I want to thank everybody and anybody that put this up today. You know, I woke up to this, and let me explain to you something. I wasn't sure if I would, you know, for the creators that did this, I'm just going to say this. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing my talent. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for pushing my brand. Thank you for wanting to see me on Drink Champs and creating this and, you know, taking it to the world. I didn't really post this or repost it because I didn't want to come off like I'm desperate to come be Drink Champs. But, you know, just the way some of my fan base explains it is like, that's how people want, that's how people, that's how fan base pushes their artists. If they want to see them on a Drake tour, they're gonna let Drake know. If they want to see some people on Revolt, they're gonna let Revolt know. And I was like, I guess, you know what I mean? You know, your boy definitely got stories. We definitely could let them know who I deal with. So, you know, to the creators that created that little promo campaign there, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not gonna say no names or nothing like that, but I thank you for making that happen. And to Nori and EFN, if you happen to catch that, and you know, listen, no matter what, y'all my boys. I love y'all to death, and I love what y'all doing. And whether I'm on there or not, I'm always gonna support Drink Champs. You know, and you know, just that's a phone call away. And I'm about to bring him some positivity water. All right, man. So Drink Champs, get ready. I'm about to come over there. Maybe on your next session, and we're gonna bring some positivity water. All right, DJ Epps, I gotta get up out of here. I hope you have a great night. Yes, please, everybody, tomorrow night, report back 10 o'clock right here so we could get on the turntables and have some fun. All right, man, y'all have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Epps, and thank Brett Berish, Official Bel Air, for passing through. Oh, man, great situation. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.